Hi, and welcome to BremSter Puzzles, a channel where I try and showcase the fun that could be had in the world of variant Sudoku. And I'm still continuing with the journey to Sudoku U, which is, of course, the Sudoku University puzzles, where the puzzles in this set have been created by the students of FullDeck and Missing a Few Cards' Puzzles and Paradoxes class. And this should be the last puzzle before I go to the teacher's notes tomorrow. But today's puzzle is actually That Seems Like a Lot of Work by Nash, Lumos and Glitch Horse. Now, of course, we've seen Lumos on the channel before. Lumos was actually someone who did some guest solves for me a couple of years ago. And Nash and I think Nash and Glitch Horse were part of some of the streams that were done, not on my channel, but for Sudoku Con. But I could be wrong about that. But of course, yeah, really interesting to see this puzzle. This puzzle is part of Signet Sudoku Volume 3, which is now out. Links below. Links, of course, to where you can get Signet Sudoku Volumes 1 and 2. Between them, there'd be like at least 200 puzzles, I expect. Maybe 150. Over 100 puzzles in those 3 volumes combined. So definitely worth going and checking those out. Link below, you'll also where you can get this puzzle to solve. But, of course, I'm going to give this one a try, but first we need to go through the rules. So let's have a look. We've got normal Sudoku rules apply. So in every box, in every row, and in every column, the digits 1 to 9 must be placed without repetition. The grey lines are palindromes. So digits along a palindrome must read the same forwards as backwards across the line. So for example, on this line here, if I went 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, that would be valid because whichever direction I read this, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, it's the same digit. If I was to change this to a 4, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1 is not the same as 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, so this would be broken. Whichever way this goes, the number on the line must be the same, whichever end of the line you read it from. So this digit will be the same as that digit will be the same as that digit. Then we've got Kropki pairs. Digits in cells separated by a black dot are in a 2 to 1 ratio. Digits in cells separated by a white dot are consecutive, and not all dots are necessarily given. So it's perfectly fine for unlabeled partner cells or neighboring cells, pardon me, to be consecutive or in a 2 to 1 ratio, even though no dot is given. Perfectly fine. I'm going to restart the puzzle to restart my timer. Let's give this a shot. Where do I want to start here? I think I want to start on this palindrome. Yeah, I think I want to start on this palindrome because this cell is this cell. That's nice and clear. This cell is this cell. This cell is this cell. And this cell is on its own. But these two cells, or this cell and this cell, are both on a black dot. And on a black dot, we know that the digits on a black dot must be either a low digit, 1, 2, 3, or 4, or it's even double, because 1 could double to 2, 2 to 4, 3 to 6, 4 to 8. You can't do 5 doubling to 10. So you can never put a high odd digit. So this digit here, let's start with this one, is from 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, or 8. Now, if either of those were 8, it would make those 4, but that digit is that digit. So this can't be 8. If this was 6, it would make both of those 3, but that digit is that digit. So these are different. So I can't make this 6 because it would make both green and orange 3. If this was 3, it would make both of those 6. So this can't be 3. So this is from 1, 2, 4. But it can't be 1 either, because 1 would make both of those 2. And if both of those were 2, then again, we've got the same problem because those orange and green would both be 2 and it doesn't work. So this can only be 2, 4, which means these are from 1, 2, 4, 8. And this one here can't be a 1. Because if this is a 1, then all 3 of those would need to be 2. So this can't be a 1. I think this digit here is the key. If this is 2, actually, no, it could work. But this is basically this is a run. All right, if this is 1, these are both 2. Right, this digit, yeah, it's as if there's a black dot here because these 2 digits are these 2 digits. So this is either there is a 2, 4 in here, effectively, because this digit is here. So this is from 1, 2, 4, 8. And there is a black dot relationship here because there's a black dot relationship here. So if this can't be a 1, it can't go 1, 2, 4. So that can't be a 4. So this one can't be a 4. So this can't go 1, 2, 4. Now, 2 here would make these 1 and 3, and it would be 2, 4, 8. 1, 2, 4 would make those 3 and 5. And yeah, okay, I'm not sure. I get that, though. That's an interesting little relationship. And something is up with my computer. Okay, let's do that, and hopefully that fixes it. Okay, now. But 2 and 4 are in here. Those 2 digits are in here. Right, this is blue and green. Because those 2 digits are those 2 digits, but that digit is that digit. So those 2 digits can't go in those or in those. These 2 digits here are blue and green. Because those 2 digits have to go in this box, but they're those 2 digits, so they can't go in either of those, and they can't be yellow because blue and green see yellow. Those 2. So orange is yellow. Because where is now yellow? This is the yellow digit. Oh, that's cool. So this is 248 and this is 248. And we've got roping going on. So what I'm going to do, so 2 and 4 are in here and 2 and 4 are in here. Okay, this is... So now we have roping going on down here. Oh, we didn't always have roping. I needed to prove that those 3 digits were the same as those 3 digits before I could do that. And it wasn't quite as clear as I thought it was. But I'm going to remove those colors and make them all one color because we know those 3 digits are those 3 digits are those 3 digits. But I needed to prove that using the dots. Now these 3... Now I can ask, where do those 3 actually, no, let's start with these 3 digits. Where do those 3 digits go in this box? They're not the yellow digits and they can't repeat in the row. So they're those digits and those digits. And then these digits and these digits are the same as those digits. Great. Now, can I do the same here? Because that digit is possibly, because those 2 digits are the same. These 2 digits are the same. These 2 digits are the same, and this digit is the hangover. Now, we know these are in a black dot relationship, and these are in a black dot relationship. So there is effectively a black dot here. So these are from 1, 2, 4, 8, the same as these were, because we can't make these 3, 6, because if these were 3, 6, these would be 3, 6, and this would need to be 3, 6. It doesn't work. So these are from 1, 2, 4, 8. There must be 2 and 4 in here. And orange, yeah, but red and purple, these are red and purple. They can't be orange. This can't be red or purple because this is this digit and they can't be red purple. So this is red purple, this is red purple, this is red purple, this is orange, this becomes orange, and these all become the same digits. It's exactly the same pattern. That is really clever. So what I can do is I can remove the color from those and make these all the same. So these are all the same digits, but I've got the same restriction as I did down here. Now, which digit was, actually, I'm going to undo that, go back to here. This digit is the middle digit. So this can't be 1 or 8. This has to be 2 or 4 because it's in effectively the middle of this run because there's a black dot relationship here. And this one can't be 1 because both of those would be 2. So this one can't be 1. So I can't go 1, 2, 4. This one can't be 4. And we end up with this. I think that's as far as I take that. I could be wrong. But now let's make all of these orange. And now I can ask where those digits, let's make them red, go, and they have to go here and here. And then these, let's make them purple. Okay. Now, 1, 2, 3. This can't be a 2. Or maybe it could. No, this can't be a 2. If this was a 2, then this would have to go 1, 2, 3, 4. But we know 2 and 4 are here. I couldn't put 1 here because both of those would be 2. So I'd have to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And I can't do that because I can't put 4 here. So this can't be the 2, which is the equivalent of that digit. That can't be the 2. So I can't go 2, 4, 8. So this can't be the 8. And that digit is the middle of the line. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, this is the middle of the line. So it's 1, 2, 4 or 2, 4, 8. And this is this digit, which is from 1, 2, 4, 8. Because it has to be one of those 3. So this is only 4 or 8. Now this pattern is going to be the same, isn't it? Because these are the same digit. Let's use dark green. These are the same digit. Let's use dark blue. These are the same digit. Let's use... trying to figure out what colors to use. Grey, that's all 9 colors used. So I'm just going to temporarily repeat using yellow. But, oh no, these are the same. So I don't have the same effect up here because the black dot is on the same digits. 9, 8, 7, 6. Okay. So is it this line that's doing it? So 2 and 4. I can't put 2 or 4 in any of these. So there's no 2 or 4. Yeah, there's no 2. So if this is a 4, I can't go 5, 4, 3, 2. So it'd have to go 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if this is a 4, this would have to go 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If this is an 8, I can't go 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I'd have to go 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. So this is always a 6, and these are always a 5, 7 pair. So this is 5, 7, and this is always 6, which puts 6 up here. Now that's kind of cool. But it does put 6 in green. Now I can't put 6 here because 6 isn't consecutive with either 2, 4, or 8. So 6 is in one of those 2. Now 6 is in red. If I put 6 here, that puts 6 here. Now, do I need to look at this palindrome? Because those... Do I need to look at roping in different directions? Those 3 digits, well, those 2 digits are those 2 digits, and therefore must be down here. But that can't be 2 or 4. So it can't be that one. But that is 2 or 4. Well, this one is 2 or 4. Wait a minute, this digit is no, it's 2. It's not 2 or 4. It's from 1, 2, 4, 8. So yeah, these are from 1, 2, 4, 8. But these ones aren't. So this is from 1, 2, 4, 8. And that's 3 digits from 1, 2, 4, 8. I think I'm missing something incredibly important, as I normally do. So is it these digits? Because they could be 1, they can't be 2, they can be 3, they can't be 4, 5, 6, 7. These are only 1 from 1, 3, 8, 9. But that, well, this can't be an 8 because it doesn't connect with any of those. So this is 1, 3, or 9. Is there a weird relationship through this? It's possible, but it's because they're the same digit. So if this is 9, this is 8, this is 4, this is 4. So this would be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7. So if that's 9, that's 7. And that's 5. I don't know. Is it this now, though? Because 5, 6, and 7 are not on it. Oh, I really don't know. This is green. No, we do have roping up here. Because those 3 digits, green is here and here. We do still have roping up here. But it's just slightly different. But we do get the roping effect because those 2 digits are those 2 digits and therefore must go down here. So, right. These 2 digits are these 2 digits. These 2 digits must go here. So these are purple and grey. Because I can't make those 2 digits one of, or this digit one of those 2 digits because it would go there and then these would be one of those and that doesn't work. So there is roping up here. So one of these 2 digits has to be 3 or 9 and it can't put 9 on a black dot. This is a 3, 6. So this is a 3, 6. This is a 3 and that's the 6. There's your trick. And now green, and now I'm going to get rid of this colouring. And now green, which is those, has to go somewhere in here, and this becomes the dark green. And this is 6, and it can't go 6, 5, 4, 3, so it's 6, 7, 8. Yeah, if it went 6, 5, 4, 3, because this is a run of digits, because they're all in the same box, there'd be 2, 3. So this is 6, 7, 8, 9. That makes this the 4, which means this is the 2, and it's 2, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 is 2 and 4. That means this is the 1. So these are 1, 2, 4. So that's the 1, which makes that the 1. And these, to complete the roping, are 2 and 4. And I'm going to get rid of the orange roping because I've got all the pencil marks in, and I'd want to get rid of colouring as soon as I can. So we know what these 2 digits are, and hopefully they're consecutive. Yes, because I've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. These are 1 and 2, and we know the 2 is in yellow. So there's no 2 here, there's no 2 here. So this is 4, 8. There's no 2 in it. So now we know 2 is on this black dot. So 2 isn't here because 2 is in the second or the third position from the end, which are those. So there's no 2 there. Ah, 1 is in blue. So this is actually 2, 4, 8. So there's no 1 here. This is 2, 4, 8. This is 2, 4, 8. So this is a 4, 8. This is 2, 4, 8. This is 2, 4, 8. And I can get rid of the yellow colouring because I know that those are 2, 4, 8. We absolutely know there's a 1 in one of those. It can't be here because that would put a 1 here and that'd be 2 1s. I can't put it here. It's not consecutive with that. So this is the 1. And there is a 1 in one of those 2. This is very cool. So let's pencil mark all of this because it's, oh no, let's not. Let's just put the 2 in here. And now let's pencil mark these. 1, 4, 5. So this is 1, 4, 5, and it can't be 4. So we take 4 out of those. So this is 1 or 5, and I can't put 1 in the middle, or both of those would need to be 2. So green becomes 5, and these are not 5. Again, I have no idea if this was the correct way to solve this puzzle, but I love it. Consecutive with 5 makes that the 6 and that the 3. So these are 3, 5, 6, which I've got. But 1, 2, and 8 are not consecutive, so that's the 4, making that the 4 and that the 2. The 4 looks down, making that the 8. So this is the 9, and this has to be a 7, making this the 5. So 1, 5, 9. These are 1, 5, 9. These are 1, 5, 9. We know there's no 1 there, there's no 5 there. And we can get rid of the blue colouring. And the others, there's more I can do here. This is the 7. So 1, 2, this is the 3. So 3, 6, 7. So these are 3 and 6, and these are 3, 6, 7. And down here, we can get rid of the green colouring. But the 3, 6, ooh. It's resolved by the palindrome. 5, 6. So this is 6, 3, which looks down, making that 3, 6. The 2 is looking down, making that the 4. So this is the 2. So we can use the palindrome here. So the second digit from the end is the 2, making that the 4 and that the 8, jumping back, making that the 8 and that the 4. The 5 is looking down, making that the 9 and that the 5. This isn't the 3, this isn't the 6. Okay. Now, the 7 makes this the 5. In fact, I think I'm going to get rid of all of this now, because once I've got the 3 digits in, it's all going to happen by Sudoku. I can remember there's roping going on. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These are 3 and 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These are 8 and 9. Okay, maybe I can remember there's roping going on. So 1, 2, where to look? Where is the best place to look? So 3 in here is in one of those 2. 5 is in one of those 2. 6, this is a 3, 6 pair. And the 6 here makes this the 3 and this the 6, which looks back, making that the 7 and that the 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is in one of those 2. 8, don't know. 9, don't know. But with 7, now 7 is down here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is 8 or 9 only. Right, so where's 5 in this row? Can't put 5 here, there's 1 in the box. Can't put 5 here, there's 1. This is the 5. So this isn't the 5. These are 7, 8, 9. Right, that was the way to look at it. And now 5 is up here, but 5 can't be here. 5 is in one of those 2. 3 is in one of those 2 because of the 3 looking down. So these are all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 6 and 7 are in here. So these are 6, 7, 8, 9. There's no 8 there. There's no 6 there. So this is 7, 8, 9. So this has to be 7, 8, 9 because this is the second from the end of the palindrome and it can't be 8. So it can take 8 out of those. Okay, 1 in this box up here. It can't be in those. So 1 is in one of those 2. 2 in this box up here. It can't be here and it can't be in either of those. So 2 is in one of those 2. 3, 4, 5, 6. The others are 7, 8, 9. Well, hang on. I can't put... Oh, the 4. That makes that 1 and that 4. So we know what these are. There's no 1 here. This is the 1. So these are 2 and 9? Yeah, these are 2 and 9. And I can't put the 2 there. So this is the 9. This is the 2, which makes that the 7. This the 8. The 7, 2 from the end makes that the 7, which takes 7 out of those. And now I'm done with the palindromes, but they were very clever. So let's look at these triples. 1, 7, and 8. Well, there's 2 1s looking up, taking 1 out of those, so that's the 1. And not seeing how to resolve the 7, 8. But 2, 4, 9, and there's a 4 and a 9, so that's the 2. And then I'll use the 4 to make that the 9 and that the 4. That takes 9 out of there. The 7 is looking down, making that the 6, taking 6 out of there. The 9 takes 9 out of there. The 1 looks down, which makes that the 5, which makes that the 9 and that the 1. The 9 looks up, taking 9 out of there. The 8 looks down, making that the 6, which makes that the 9, looking back, making that the 8, that the 9, looking across, making that the 8, making that the 7, that the 9. The 7 looks up, making that the 8, 8, and that the 7. The 7 looks down, making that the 3 and that the 7, and this is just a triple now, which is 3, 5, 8. There's a 3 and an 8 already in that column, so that's the 5, and the 8 looks up, making that the 3 and that the 8. And that is not the solution to the puzzle because I've got multiple 7s all over the place. Now, is that just a typo in one of those cells? It looks like yeah, here I just put a typo in, I think. Yeah, I meant to put a 2 and I put a 7. So if I roll forward to the end and I just put a 2 in where I put the 7, I think the whole thing's going to work. If I just change that to a... No, it's still wrong. I made several mistakes. So I'm going to roll back to there. I think they were just typing mistakes, but I'm still going to roll forward to here and I'm going to keep solving from here again. So that does make that the 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is still the 8. The 7 looks down, taking 7 out of there. Yeah, I think I used that here or something. So yeah, let's not use that. 7 takes 7 out of there. 9 takes 9 out of there. 8 takes 8 out of there. 8 and 8. 8 has to be in one of those, and it can't be there because, oh, that 7 makes that the 7. So this is the 8. The 7 takes 7 out of there. These have to be 3 and 5. So that's the 5. That's the 3. The 5 makes that the 9, that the 1, that the 5. The 3 makes that the 6, that the 7, and that the 3. The 6 makes that the 9 and that the 6. Okay, mistake, I think, corrected. The 9 makes that the 8 and that the 9, which makes that the 8, which makes these 7 and 9. Let's now look at these triples. 1, 7 and 8. The 7 and the 8 here makes that the 1, taking those out. Okay, 1, 2, 4, 9. The 4 and the 9 makes that the 2. This becomes a 4, 9. The 4 makes that the 9, 4, 7, 9, 8, and 7. And that's the correct solution. I made a typo, but the typo I made here actually had impact on it. So I needed to roll back and solve from there because the typo I made was actually impactful. And that's not good. And I've actually had a couple of solves where I think I may have done an impactful pencil mark error. And you've always got to be careful of that one. And I'm glad I went back and I thought I was okay. And I'm glad I wasn't because that means I actually did a correct solve just with a mistake in it. It happens. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one as much as I did. The rollback did seem like a lot of work, but oh well. I'm really glad I found the weird roping trick that was going on with these offset ones. I could see something weird was going on here, and this one may have communicated the trick easier, but I saw this weird thing going on here first. And that's just the way I saw it. I don't know if roping is the only way to solve this puzzle, but I really enjoyed this puzzle. It was great. Thank you everyone for watching. Oh man, I hope you like this one because wow, I think this has been my favorite of the set so far. Thanks everyone. And as always, good luck with your solving.